Hi again, it's Riikka Kovasin here with another February video. As you may know by now, I have a new video editing program and it's a bit of a learning curve still. So this month I'm thinking of doing voiceovers to all videos just because I'm a little bit struggling with the text still. Hope that's okay. This time I'm making a canvas and I wanted something else than a rectangular or a square shape this time, so I decided to make a star shape. I needed to look a tutorial quickly because the first go I had was a 6-pointed star and I really wanted to have the kind of a traditional 5-pointed one. But luckily there was a tutorial in the YouTube, so I went with that and created my own then 5-pointed star. I'm using this thick cardboard as the base. The first go was a little bit too small in my book because I wanted to use this translucent piece of ephemera and well, it was just too overpowering to the whole star, so I made it a little bit bigger and then I'm adding the corrugated cardboard on top to make the background kind of textured in such an easy way, just collaging another layer on top. After making the background, base for the whole project, I then added acrylic paints on top, using a mix of a couple of ones to get it a little bit varied the look. And then after letting the paints dry, I then sanded to get the background worn looking. I'm also highlighting the texture by using these rust colors acrylics then afterwards. There's a bit of a jump in the project now because I added some texture paste to the project. Well, without filming it because I know that the drying time will be somewhat long. So I just added this really pale blue texture paste because, well, that was the one I had, and then added the same acrylic colors on top to highlighting it more like a rust looking grungy layer than just a pale blue. What I also did was added some splashes of white to make kind of a stars. I was thinking of adding silver colored star pattern also to the base. I was quite sure that stenciling wouldn't work on top of such a textured surface, but well, I did have a go with the stencil anyway and well, learned that it didn't work. So I ended up using the silver just in here and there, kind of highlighting the already existing texture. Then it was time to make the composition. I had stapled the paper layers together already and made them a little bit more crunchier by just crunching and crumbling the papers a little bit. I also used the same silver wax to add a silvery layer to the metal elements to make the project a little bit more coherent. Besides the flat layers and the metal embellishments that are dimensional, I also added a piece of wire to the project. That is just to kind of highlight the grungy effect and also bring some dimensional elements to it. I'm mostly using a stapler to attach everything together and then using the leftover pieces from the star shape to make the composition a little bit dimensional by using those as building blocks underneath. I'm using just regular craft glue to adhere everything together.